This is a story of a little girl named Amarachi, 14-year-old from Umukwe, a small town where everyone knew everyone. She lived a simple life with her mother, a pepper seller, and her little brother. They were not rich, but they were happy. At least, that was what they were used to. Every afternoon after school, she sat with her mother in her small stall at the dusty roadside and watched other children walk past with new bags, new shoes, new clothes, while she had only one torn sandal and a dream that was bigger than her pockets. In no time, jealousy started entering her little by little. She didn't show it, but it was growing. She began to want more. She wanted everything other people had, even if they weren't hers. One evening, the sky went purple, the type of color that comes before a heavy rain. She was washing plates outside when she felt something brush her ear, like a whisper, low and cold, almost like wind, but not exactly. "Amarachi, you deserve more," it said in a hushed tone. She froze. She looked around, but no one was there, only the shadows of the mango tree in the compound dancing on the ground. She shook her head and told herself it was just her imagination, even though deep down, something in her liked the sound of what she heard. Those words found a place inside her heart and she wanted to know more. That night, while everyone was asleep, Amarachi kept turning on her mat. Then the whisper returned. "Do you want a better life? I can show you." Fear held her, but her curiosity was stronger. The next day, when Amarachi returned to school, she saw Chidinma showing off her new gold-colored wristwatch. Everyone gathered around her. Chidinma said her uncle had bought it for her from the UK. Something in Amarachi's chest tightened and it made it worse. When she got home that day, the whisper came again, calm, smooth, and tempting. It said, "If you follow me, I would give you what they have." This time she answered in her heart, "How?" The shadows around the mango tree thickened. They moved like smoke and formed the shape of a tall figure. It had no face, just darkness, but the voices were clear. "I will give you everything, but you must listen to me." She said to herself if she should run or shout. But instead, she listened. She stayed, because the desire to have more had already eaten deep inside her senses. In no time, she accepted the request and the desire, and the first gift came the next morning. A brand new pair of white sneakers lying directly in front of the mango tree. Nobody in her family could afford those. Even her mother looked shocked and confused. And her little brother said probably it fell from the sky. But Amarachi knew where it came from. She wore them to school proudly. Everyone noticed, even Chidinma. For the first time, she felt important and special. And again, a second gift came weeks later. A fancy school bag left under the same mango tree. Amarachi didn't ask questions. She didn't care. She just kept receiving them. But note, shadows don't give gifts for free. One night, after everyone slept, the whispers returned. "Amarachi, it is time to pay a little price." Her heart raised. What price? She asked in her mind. The shadow formed again. "You see your classmate Onyinye? She has a pencil you admire, right? Bring it to me by morning." She said to herself, just a pencil, something small. It sounded harmless. The next day, when Onyinye left her bags open in class, Amarachi took the pencil quietly. Her chest was beating fast, but at least no one saw her. That night when she returned home, She dropped the pencil under the mango tree, and just like magic, the shadow swallowed it like smoke eating fire. Good girl. More gifts are coming. Amarachi's skin crawled, but the greed in her clapped for joy. From then on, the shadow kept giving small things, pretty things, nicer things that Amarachi could show off. But each gift came with each request. And from there, she began to steal. Pencils, books, even her classmate bags. And little by little, stealing became addictive. Amarachi changed from the girl who minded her business and everyone trusted to a girl everyone suspected. But the shadows were not done with her. One night, it appeared again, darker, thicker, and heavier this time. Amarachi, your final gift is ready, but the price is bigger this time. Her throat became dry because she couldn't imagine what the next request would be. And the shadows went. You see your mother's market money? Bring all of it to me. Her heart dropped. No, not my mother's money, she said. But the shadows did not move. If you don't bring it, everything I gave you will disappear. And your shame will be loud. Fear wrapped around her chest like a rope. That night, while her mother slept, Amarachi took the money quietly. Her hands shook the whole time. She dropped the money under the mango tree, and the tree swallowed it. Your gift will come soon, it said. The next morning came with chaos. Her mother cried in pain and confusion. She searched everywhere and accused herself of being careless. Amarachi couldn't speak. Guilt pressed her tongue to the roof of her mouth. They had no money to buy pepper for days. No money for food or anything else. Neighbors after neighbors came to ask what happened and sympathize with them. Her mother kept crying and was inconsolable. Her brother kept staring at her in a very strange manner, like he suspected her. And even after that day, the shadows didn't bring any gift, or the next, or the next. She just kept waiting around like a fool. One night, when the hunger in the house had reached frustration, the shadows walked out of darkness again, and it said to her, Amarachi, do you want gifts? Come with me. Amarachi's legs followed, even though her heart was shaking. It led her to an old abandoned well behind their house. At the edge of the well sat all the gifts the shadow had ever given to her. The sneakers, the bags, the new clothes. But they all looked different. Dirty, old, and rotten. Like something picked from the dustbin. Her stomach tightened, and the shadow said, You thought I was giving you treasures. I was giving you trash. Trash that cost you your mother's peace. That even cost you your good virtue. Amarachi's eyes instantly filled with tears, and the shadows pulled back slowly and whispers. Greed blinds the eyes, but consequences open them. Then it faded into the dark and disappeared completely. Afterwards, Amarachi cried all night. The next morning, Amarachi knelt before her mother and confessed everything. She expected loud anger and punishment. But her mother just sat quietly with tears rolling down her face. Amarachi, she said, poverty is not shameful, but losing yourself is. Her forgiveness even broke Amarachi more than the punishment she ever expected. But from that day, Amarachi worked twice as hard at her mother's store. She sold the peppers with pride, and she saved every coin. She confessed to everyone and apologized for all her wrongdoings of theft. And slowly the guilt left. Slowly they started trusting her again, and it brought her great relief. Today, whenever Amarachi walked past that mango tree, she remembered the voice that almost destroyed her, and she reminds herself that not every whisper is wisdom, and not every gift is a blessing. Sometimes, the things you desire the most are the things that would break you, because the enemy of contentment is the shadow called greed.